Once upon a time, in the ancient land of Egypt, a great storyteller named Moses emerged to lead the children of Israel from the chains of captivity. The sun dipped low over the sprawling desert, casting long shadows across the golden sands as a gentle breeze whispered through the air. Moses, a man chosen by destiny, found himself at the center of a tale that would echo through the ages. Moses was not born a prince, but fate had woven his destiny into the fabric of the Nile itself. In a time when the Pharaoh feared the increasing number of Israelites, he decreed that all newborn Israelite boys be thrown into the river. In a desperate attempt to save her son, Moses' mother set him afloat in a basket, adrift on the river's currents. As the basket floated downstream, it caught the attention of the Pharaoh's daughter, who was bathing by the riverbank. Filled with compassion, she rescued the infant, naming him Moses, which means drawn from the water. Growing up within the opulent walls of the palace, Moses couldn't shake the feeling that his true purpose lay beyond the gilded gates. The plight of his people, suffering under the oppressive hand of the Pharaoh, weighed heavily on his heart. One day, Moses witnessed an Egyptian taskmaster ruthlessly beating an Israelite slave. Overwhelmed by a surge of righteous anger, Moses intervened, defending the oppressed. In the heat of the moment, he accidentally took the life of the taskmaster. Realizing the severity of his actions, Moses fled into the wilderness, leaving behind the life of a prince. In the vast solitude of the desert, Moses found solace and a new purpose. It was there, beneath the expansive canvas of the night sky, that he encountered a burning bush that was not consumed by the flames. A divine voice echoed through the desert winds, instructing Moses to return to Egypt and lead his people to freedom. With newfound courage and a staff in hand, Moses returned to the land of his upbringing. Confronting the mighty Pharaoh, he declared, "Let my people go." But the Pharaoh's heart remained hardened, and he resisted the command, unleashing plagues upon the land. From the Nile turning to blood to swarms of locusts and darkness that shrouded the land, the plagues escalated in intensity. Each time Moses stood firm, a conduit of divine power. Yet the Pharaoh's heart remained unmoved until the final fateful night. The angel of death swept across Egypt, claiming the firstborn sons of every household. Only those marked by the blood of a lamb were spared. In the midst of grief and despair, the Pharaoh relented, and at last he allowed the children of Israel to depart. Under the moonlit sky, with the promise of a new dawn, Moses led his people through the parted waters of the Red Sea. Walls of water towered on either side as a miraculous path opened before them. The children of Israel walked through on dry ground, escaping the clutches of their pursuers. As the sun rose on the other side, the once enslaved people found themselves free at last. Moses, the humble shepherd-turned-leader, had become the greatest storyteller of their liberation, a tale of faith, resilience, and the unstoppable power of the human spirit. And so, the children of Israel embarked on a journey towards the Promised Land, carrying with them the story of their deliverance for generations to come.